Hey Siri, how many miles is there from Tennessee to Miami?
Miami is about 913 miles from Nashville by car.
So I traveled 913 miles from Miami to shoot these videos for you guys because I had to come here where the rigging dream happens, right here at YakGadget with John, and he has a bunch of boats and I couldn't refuse. We had to show you guys all this boat, especially, how do you say this, Crescent?
Crescent.
Crescent?
Yeah, just regular crescent.
Crescent?
Croissant. It could be
Kayak?
croissant.
Croissant-ish kayak. I mean, you hear a lot of good things about these boats, how light they are, how well they paddle, and I never been able to get on one of them until now. So now we're gonna give you a walkthrough of that boat. By the way, guys, YakGadget makes amazing kayak accessories, and you could save 10% if you use my coupon code Aliex Fishing. 10% off. I'm gonna put a link down below. It's gonna take you to yakgadget.com, and it's 10% off everything, right?
That's right.
That's right. That's right. Now, John, since you know everything about this boat, I'm gonna jump behind the camera, and you're gonna give us a walkthrough of this.
Nice.
What a difference! Those fans not going on. We're dying here. It's so hot.
The
No,
back
guys.
sweat is real.
No, guys, it's a huge difference because now you could actually hear us properly. Okay, John, look at this. It's a croissant-ish kayak. Why do people like swear by this company? Like, they love this boat. They think they're like super fast at paddling, super light, and they offer you a lot of stuff. Okay, show me the goods. Show me the goods.
Well, the biggest feature of this kayak, the biggest doodad, in my opinion, is the hull. The hull, I think, and this is pretty much the case for all the Crescent boats. The hull is just an original design and just a really easy boat to paddle on the water. And you know, I said this to Alex earlier. I'll say it again. In the sit on top market right now, for my money, this is the best paddling boat on the market. The CK1 and this is the Light Tackle. Both of those boats are the two of the best paddling boats you can find in sit on tops on the water right now. Just to paddle, the paddling experience is unreal. I call it a 3-to-1 ratio. It's like for every one paddle stroke, most other kayaks have to paddle 3 strokes to maintain pace with this boat. It's very fast on the water, but at the same time, it's also really stable. They somehow were able to fuse stability with this, especially the secondary stability. So if a boat paddles really well, typically it's really tipsy. And if a boat's super stable, it paddles like a barge. But they somehow were able to kind of blend easiness of paddle stroke with stability. There are people that stand up and fish out of this. I don't necessarily do that, but what I love is I can always lean to the side and I can feel that catch.
It's gonna stop you?
Yeah, like it's gonna stop you, absolutely. And it's just remarkable to paddle on the water. It just moves, it glides, it tracks really, really well. You don't need a rudder with this boat. It just paddles that well.
You know how I fix all those paddling issues? I just put a motor on it.
Well, that's one way to get it done, for sure.
And can you do it with your accessories?
Absolutely. You can do that with our accessories. And one of the cool things that they've also done with this hull, with this design, they put a flat transom in the back so you can put
So you could directly put a trolling motor here. Did they take that from the New Canoe people?
I don't.
Or that looks a lot like the design on the New Canoe Unlimited. Where you have this setup here where you could put the handle and then the transom mount. So I think each of them took ideas from each other. Now that I look at it, because this boat has been out for a while.
It has. This boat's been out for at least, I want to say they were working on this boat in 2018. So I know it's nearly 3 years old, but I think it was been in full release, I think, for at least maybe 2.5 years at least. So, but I mean, it's become a classic. I think when Crescent first released the fishing style boats, they already had their wreck boats that they had for a while. But when they released the fishing boats, or I call them wreck hybrids, because you can leave this boat stripped and it can be a perfectly great recreation boat, or you can rig it out. They give you a lot of gear track.
Those are inserts right there where the handle goes?
Yep. These are inserts. So you can add some accessories. We're working on some handle accessories to put an anchor on, or put an anchor wizard sheet.
Unit right there.
Yeah, some different things right there. But one of the most awesome features of the light tackle, and one of the reasons why I love this boat so much, if you want to do like multi-day camping trips and things like that, and storage is an issue, this has one of the most generous holes in storage areas I've ever seen in the boat.
You love this boat, bro.
I really do. I mean, I'm never getting rid of mine.
How much are they paying you?
You know what? They pay me in kindness. They're nice to me, I guess. Yeah, you know what? I don't care if they, if I never, I get along with those guys really well. I really like those guys a lot. But even if I didn't, I would still have this boat. I just like it.
Bro, the way you're talking about it, you will pay extra to get it.
Absolutely. And because, I mean, I went on a trip one time and I had 4 boats on my kayak, and I put 4 paddles, 4 fishing rods, and the pod from a Bonafide in here with the Bixpy motor attached to it, and fit all of that in this hole.
That is incredible.
I mean, you see you see the in-hole hatches on some kayaks, and they've got like the channel walls and things blocking you.
Right, they got the foam block and all that stuff.
Yeah, nothing's blocking you. You can put a paddle in here.
Rods.
Oh, your rods, paddles. I mean, I put them in here for days. I mean, I did one fishing expo where I brought a bunch of stuff, and I literally filled this hole full of stuff. So this is just a great storage capacity. The hull is great to paddle. I like the hatch a lot. A lot of people now are actually putting deck padding onto this and letting their dogs sit up here, or they're taking their pets with them on trips, which is becoming a real popular thing to do with a lot of these boats. And so Crescent makes it really easy with this area up here. This area right here allows you, if you want to like attach I've help
fish
people
finder.
rig up. Yeah, your fish finder. If you want to put like a ram ball on it, something like that, you put your fish finder right there.
I like that they have quality footrest.
Yes. So these are really sturdy. I've never had any issues with them out on the water. They are definitely everything on this boat is quality. These boats are actually molded at the Confluence plant now. So they're all American made. So I really like just the overall like execution of the boat as well. And they've really come on strong in the last year and a half or so, where now everyone is familiar with the Crescent brand, and it's really awesome because I got to kind of be affiliated with them, even more in the beginning, and to see them just grow and get their proper due is really awesome, because now they've come out with the Crew, which is a version of this boat that's a tandem. They've got the CK1 now, which is just awesome. It's a 60-pound boat that just glides on the water.
60 pounds?
Yeah, it's in that 60-pound range. I think it might be like 63 pounds. This boat is the bigger of the model, but I really like it. I kind of like a bigger kayak like this because it just glides on the water.
Yeah, it paddles better. You can take more stuff, like you mentioned before, and also you have spaces. Space is amazing on the water. And I see here that it sort of have like a base. That's the high sitting position, and you could also go lower because you could just remove that base. Yeah,
this is an optional piece that you can buy as an extra accessory that you can buy from Crescent. I think it's like $50, and you can put this on and raise your seat up. When you buy the kayak by itself, it sits a lot lower on the water. I'll have to be honest with you about it. That is something I'm just never minded with this kayak, because the lower you sit, the more stable that you are. Yeah. And
I feel like it's easier to paddle too.
It's super easy to paddle when you're sitting low. So I personally, I like it with or without, but these days I almost choose just to paddle it as is like this, because I just really love it. I just love how easy it is and simple it is to use. But again, I'm just so glad that people are catching on to the greatness that I've already known about Crescent for many years. This is how great they are.
They need to send me 1 or 2 or 3, bro. We gotta put it through a real test.
Oh yeah.
We gotta see if everything you're saying is true for everybody.
We're about to make a lot of converts. People that didn't want this boat before are definitely going to want it now.
Like I want to have one now.
Oh yeah, man. Just once you get on it, you're going to see.
Alright, so I see some of the things here. They do have the deck track mats on the back, but they don't have it right here on the front.
They have an optional deck pad kit that you can buy and put on there.
What's the MSRP on this boat? Like, where do the start?
this boat now I believe is $9.99.
Oh, that's why they don't have the padding yet.
Right. It used to be $8.99, and then with the recent price,
everything has gone up in pricing like crazy. Yeah. So you got gear tracks right here in the front. Those are aluminum gear tracks.
Yep.
And right here in the back.
And they also come. Tracks. Yeah, and this model doesn't have it because I got it from the factory, but they actually come with two YakAttack Mighty mounts right here too. So you get the YakAttack gear track right here, you get the Mighty mounts right here, and you get your rear gear track. So the Mighty mounts, they do come with it. My model, it got it straight from the factory, so it just doesn't happen to have it.
Nice little
But you
boat.
see how long, I really like this long well area. It's, it's super long. I mean, you can put a cooler and your fishing crate or whatever you want to fish with.
YakGadget low profile milk crate. Can you say milk crate? Milk crate.
It's a crate of its own.
It could also hold a crate of its own. YakGadget low profile crate.
Low pro.
Low pro. Right there. And we're gonna show you guys all that coming soon.
And I like the two handles. That a lot of people wouldn't even consider that to be a feature. But
it is a feature, especially when seriously, if this one is not a heavy boat, but when you get a heavy boat with just one hand and it tilts to the side. Yeah. So two handles, especially for someone who can't carry a lot of weight.
Really like that a lot. I
really nice.
Do. And we've got something really cool for this area as well.
We're gonna be showing that in the next video, guys. We're gonna show you all the cool stuff that you could add to this boat and make it even better. An even better fishing boat. Now, I wanna show you the whole of this boat.
Yeah.
So we're gonna flip it over. And so guys, I'm having John do all the walkthroughs because he knows about this boat more than I know. That's why he's gonna tell you about the bottom hole right there. What do you see there?
So this is what's crazy about this boat. You look at this hull, and it's not a conventional hull by any means. And you look at it and you go, man, it shouldn't do what it does on the water. But that's the beauty of it. Like you have these channels, these inner channels right here, and so you kind of have a little bit of a tri-hull, kind of action going on right there. But then you have this flat part, and this is where the secondary stability comes in right here. That's why it's so great up top there. And then on the inside, you have another channel on the inside there. But one of the cool things I love, it's kind of hard to see right here, but the way it kind of like is narrow where Aliex is, and it expands in the middle, and then it gets narrow again, and that's why I believe that it cuts the water so effortlessly, because the way that they designed it, it's just water dynamic.
Wow, and it's not conventional at all. It's like 3 levels. It's like a Titanic or a cruise. Is this a cruise line kayak? Dude.
I mean, it really is that different.
Wow, I could see, it's probably rocks a little bit and then it just holds you.
Yes.
Because it has a lot of, water have to go all the way up to here.
And I love how that the keel isn't too sharp. Like it's pointed, but it's a soft keel. It just really glides on the water like really, really well, and that's one of the reasons why I love it so much.
Nice.
We got it.
You got it?
We got it.
Alright guys, so if you want to save 10% on any of the YakGadget accessories that we're gonna outfit this boat with, go to YakGadget.com, link below. Use coupon code AliasFishing, save you 10% and also helps the channel. We're gonna go and get another boat in here, and then we're gonna have lunch because I haven't eaten anything in the last 20 hours.
I can hear your stomach.
Maybe.